Driver fatigue is one of the most common and serious hazards on the road, and it is a threat to anyone behind the wheel or on the highway. Fatigue can easily set in during a long journey, particularly when the driver takes inadequate rest period or pause to break up the monotony. Irregular or disruptive work schedule can also contribute to make the drivers tired. Also, lack of sufficient sleep or feeling of weariness can diminish alertness and concentration, meaning that drivers are less able to recognize oncoming hazard and their reaction time are slow, as well as the decision-making process. All this can lead to accident or make them more severe. And driver fatigue can be more serious than a feeling of tiredness. It is often produce drowsiness or even cause short sleep episodes, or we call microsleep. So, here is our proposed solution to overcome this problem, which is face detection for driver fatigue system. For our project, we will use YOLO V4 to do the real-time face detection system, where YOLO stands for You Only Look Once, and this algorithm is used for object detection as well as object tracking. Our idea is that the system will detect the driver face, and then when the system detects the driver is feeling fatigued or drowsy, it will give the driver a warning to make sure the driver stay awake behind the wheel. And we will also use ROS, which is Robot Operating System, where it will act as a bridge to communicate between YOLO and Arduino. And lastly, we will use Arduino as our microcontroller to send the signal to our alert system for the driver.
We chose this project because we want to reduce road accident, as it was the most unwanted thing happen to the road user, even it happened quite often. A new study revealed that 20% of car crashes are caused by fatigue. Fatigue drivers usually show the sign like eyelid closure, head bobbing, and microsleep. For our project, we want to focus on traveler and city worker. As we know, people who are driving too long, they will tend to feel drowsy after a long journey. Then for city workers, they usually face traffic jam back and forth from their working place. Other than that, we want to improve the innovation from our previous project, anti-drowsiness alert system ADAS, where instead of using IR sensor headband, which detect only the movement of the eyelid, we upgrade it into wireless face detection that detect the whole face. This project can improve the road safety, as it can prevent the road accident that caused by fatigue. Next, this project will help drivers to stay awake and to stay aware of the surrounding while driving on the road. Facial detection will continuously scan the driver, not only for sign of fatigue but also for mobile phone use, smoking, and prolonged sign of distraction. Other than that, driving without regular break can be exhausting, tiring, and dangerous, so it will remind the driver to rest and take a break when fatigue detected, which can help to ensure better mental health.
Next is the expected outcome, where we expect the system is able to recognize the driver's fatigueness based on the facial detection software that we use. The driver will receive a buzzing notification as well as a blinking LED indicating that the system detected the driver is fatigued. Also, the driver will also receive the same buzzing notification along with a separate blinking LED indicator if the system detects the driver is using their phone for a long duration of time. Next is the flow chart, where we propose the system is powered through a power supply from the car, which will power the YOLO detection software, which is used to detect for fatigue and usages of phone, and when detected, it will on the buzzer and the LEDs for the driver and the LEDs for behind the car, which is used to warn the drivers behind them. Also, there will be a button to press for the driver, and if pressed, it will reset the whole system, but if it is not pressed, the buzzer and the LEDs will remain on. Next is the plot diagram, where we propose an input of the driver's state, whether they are tired or using their phones, which is used to detect by the USB camera or webcam, and the signal is sent to the YOLO detection software, which is used to detect for tiredness or usages of phone, and if it is detected, it will send the signal to the Arduino, which will on the buzzer and the LEDs for the drivers and the cars. Lastly, the goals of this project are to create a simple system able to counteract accidents related to fatigue and phone usage among drivers, able to implement YOLO facial detection software to detect fatigue and phone usages for drivers, and lastly, to provide a cost-efficient and effective system to aid tired and distracted drivers. That is all from us. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.